the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Opened in 1982, Lanier is a typical southern dirt track. Big banking, short straightaways, and excitement all around the track. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another week of the American Dirt Racing 360 Sprint Cars, presented by Admin Box, Boneheads Podcast, and the Dirt Co. Media House. My name is Zach Krieger, filling in for the good old Roger Wagner tonight. And we are excited for 30 laps of 360 sprint car action here at Lanier. Getting ready to go racing, actually qualifying first. But before then, we are going to throw it out to the Foley brothers for our national anthem and invocation. We'll come back and have some qualifying action on track for you in just a short second here with the ADS 360s.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Shout out to the Foley brothers there for our invocation and national anthem. We want to welcome you in for a wonderful Wednesday night of 360 racing action here from Lanier. Right now, taking a look at Sean Stevens, the Aussie, your current quickest time. Does indeed, Cody. Right now, like I said, taking a look at Sean Stevens right now. Biggest news down in 7th place, Cameron Pritchard, the man I've been told to keep an eye on. 5-time feature winner. Right now, the 26 car sits at top of the table with an 11.41 for the 26 machine. You know, Cody, I would love to see a Roger what's that word? Roger rendition of the national anthem. Maybe that'll be our new. That'd be a cool Christmas present, cool birthday present. Birthday's coming up pretty soon. Checker flag here on the practice session. We're gonna go qualifying here. 3 minutes of just normal qualifying. Drivers get 3 laps to figure it out. Right now, we'll take a look at the man that everybody's talking about, the 73 machine of Larry Moody. Moody, this is a brand new paint scheme. From the last time I saw Larry, usually I'm used to him in the white and red car, now the black and red car. Looking pretty good. Moody's first time will put him top of the table with an 11.67, quickly taken down by Josh Whiteman with an 11.48. Take a look here at a very slow-moving Alex Trzynski. Thought that would be a little more interesting. Ernie Williams Jr. in the 91 machine, making his first laps around the track. Let's see what Ernie can do here on his first timed lap. Ernie, 8th quickest for Ernie. Take a look here at Cody Olson in the 6C machine, making his way down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Cody's second time is 11.59, puts him 7th quick. Few cars not qualifying yet. Cameron Pritchard, Mason Hannigan, Braden Eiler. Interesting to see as the session slowly winding down. We'll take a look here at the 90 machine of Trevor Royer. Royer just goes over the line, goes 7th quick, an 11.58. Stephen Lindau on track right now on the 14 machine, but not anymore. Royer backing up a little bit down the straightaway. That's an interesting decision there from Trevor. Lindau gonna make his way off track, and right now that is those are the only cars that have qualified. 14 cars right now. Sean Stevens goes from the fastest in the practice session to the fastest in the qualifying session. Still waiting on Cameron Pritchard, Mason Hannigan, and Braden Eiler. Not 100% sure if they are in the server or not, but they will definitely not have enough time to put in the lap now. Which would be very interesting, because your points leader, the 21 machine of Cameron Pritchard, not putting in a qualifying time. Right now, a 41-point gap to Josh Whiteman, the driver in 2nd place in the championship. Now, I'm not 100% sure if there are drop weeks or how that goes on. I'm just here to put on a good show, and we're going to look at the grid for our first heat race of the night. It's going to look like this, starting from the pole. Your quick qualifier on the night in the 27 machine and 26 machine, an 11.474 puts the Australian Sean Stevens on the pole. Corey Jans in the 138 Black Bullet Racing machine will start from the 2nd place spot. The Illinois driver of Jared Culbertson in the 23 machine starts third. Trevor Royer out of Pennsylvania in the 90 machine will start fourth. Patrick Colusio in the 99 machine starts in fifth. Sixth place goes to Ernie Williams Jr. in the 91. Canadians Jed Coate, my mistake, will start from 7th in the 11 machine. The Black Diamond Motorsports number 16, the Little Hurricane Mason Hannigan will start in 8th with your points leader right now, Karen Pritchard, starting all the way from 9th. I don't know, maybe there's last the first challenge or something like that going on. I'd try to get some more information when it does become available. But we are rolling off here for heat race number 1. Heat race is 8 laps the distance. And out of turn 4, we're underway. Green flag is out. We're back underway. We're back racing here at Lanier. Good start for Stan Stevens as he makes his way down the back straightaway, but the battle is behind him. Corey Jans and Culbertson gonna go at it just a little bit there. Don't look now, but Trevor Royer trying to get involved here, make way past the 23 machine. Well, right now we got a 3-car battle for the 3rd place spot just for a short bit there. Culbertson, Royer, and Williams. Take a look back here. Cameron Pritchard making a move around the outside of Patrick Colusio, it looks like. It's gonna be Chad Coate. He's going down the inside of Coate right now, taking a look back up at the 3rd place battle. Culbertson and Royer going at it, but Sean Stevens out front doing a fantastic job holding down your race lead right now. Corey Jans, Jared Culbertson, your top 3, and then Trevor Royer, Ernie Williams Jr., Karen Pritchard, Patrick Colusio, and Chad Coate. 2 laps to go. The popsicle sticks in the air here in heat race number 1. In the turns 3 and 4, Stevens brings them to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Started on the pole, decided not to look back, bringing it through turns 3 and 4 right now. The 26 machine, he'll get the win in heat race number 1. Good job, Sean Stevens. Corey Jans, Jared Culbertson, Trevor Royer, Ernie Williams Jr., Cameron Pritchard, Patrick Colusio, and Chad Coate will round out the order here. The grid for heat race number 2 going to look like this, starting from the pole. Out of New York in the 24 machine, that's Josh Whiteman, your 2nd place in the standings driver. The Wisconsin driver in the 22 machine of Alex Sierzinski starts in 2nd. Derek Petiti in the 14 machine will start in 3rd, with Cody Olson in the 6th starting in 4th. Chad Griggs in the 27 machine will start in 5th, with Larry Moody in the 73 machine starting in 6th. Stephen Lindau in the 214, and Braden Eiler in the 18 machine will start on row number 4. Eiler doesn't look like he will make the call. They'll cross over the line, see the 1 to go signal from the flagman, getting ready for heat race in action. Heat race number 2. Josh Whiteman, Alex Sierzinski, your 1st row. Cody Olson, Derek Petiti, your 2nd row. Larry Moody, Chad Griggs, row number 3, and Stephen Lindau rounds out the order. Ready to go racing here off of turn 4. It's Whiteman and Sierzinski on the power. We're green for heat race number 2. Oh, Olsen gonna go for a ride at the back. Cody hard into the wall, will stay green down the front straightaway. Side by side battle between Whiteman and Sierzinski, but the caution flag will fly. I think we saw Cody Olsen there stop down low. Ooh, that car crabbing like a crab you'd find on the beach. We'll go back and take a look at what happened to Mr. Olsen. This is on the race start battle with the 14 of Derek Petiti. Goes up high, Petiti going to slide up, and Olsen hard into the wall. He's going to get some help there from Moody, gets into the wall. And then Moody going to spin her around one more time and bring out our caution. You know, Cody, Mr. Terry, I'm not 100% sure. You know, usually it's Barney up in the booth. Usually Mr. Barney, the flag man, doing a good job. We've had some great flaggers in the past. Of course, we got all the big series flaggers. I am personally biased into cheering for the local flagman, Mr. Alex Gilhart here in Wisconsin, my Beaver Dam Raceway fellow worker. He'll be flagging all the action on Tuesday nights this upcoming season. He'll be down in Victory Lane. But I say it's Barney tonight. Barney doing a great job as he always did. Flagman Phillip. Don't know who that is. To the green flag, though. That is what I know what's happening. We are back underway here at Lanier. Whiteman and Szierczynski going side by side for a short second there, but Whiteman had the position. Szierczynski flat up against that wall trying to make that top line work, but just doesn't look like he has the momentum that is needed. Szierczynski gonna say, okay, top's not working, I'm gonna throw a slider on you and see what happens. Down the back straightaway, front straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Whiteman and Szierczynski side by side to the white flag. Coming to the checkered here, Josh Whiteman will get the win. Alex Szierczynski will finish second. Chad Grigg, Stephen Lindahl, Larry Moody, and Cody Olsen will round out our order. So something I just found out is I think caution laps count. We're going to get a quick 3-minute warm-up session. We're going to throw it out to pay a few bills. When we come back, we will have racing action ready to go. checkered flag on the practice session. We are ready for feature action tonight, and your grid gonna look like this. In the rows of the finishing orders from our heat races, Sean Stevens and Josh Whiteman will hold your front row. Corey Jans and Alex Shusinski your second row. Fifth place going to go to Jared Culbertson. The sixth place spot will go to Derek Petiti. Trevor Royer and Chad Grigg share row number 4. Ernie Williams Jr. and Stephen Lindau row number 5. Cameron Pritchard in the 21 machine and Larry Moody in the 73 share row number 6. The rest of the grid will look like Patrick Calusio in the 99 starting 13th, 14th to Cody Olson in the 6. Chad Coate in the 11. And then Braden Eiler and Mason Hannigan, I don't think, will make the call tonight. Ooh, that was slick, Cody. I like that one. That was smooth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you bring them through turns 3 and 4, they'll see the one to go signal. We are getting ready to go green flag racing here. For myself, Zachary, here at the Dirt Racing Network, the American Dirt Racing Series presented by Adam Buck's Bonehead Podcast and Dirt Co. Media House, as well as everybody else associated with the league, would like to thank you for tuning in tonight, spending your Wednesday night with us. We hope that you enjoy the action tonight, because we've got 30 laps of 360 sprint car action. And as Sean Stevens brings them through turn 4, it is showtime here at Lanier. We're green. Stevens, your leader at the end of lap 1. Jans and Whiteman, second and third. Jans getting a little optimistic here. He's trying to make a move to the inside of Sean Stevens, trying to get that early race lead. Doesn't look like he is able to quite yet. 3-car battle here for the 4th place spot. Jared Culbertson, Alex Scherzinski, and a few others. Oh, contact. The 24 machine out of shape. He'll gather it up on the back straightaway. Race for our lead now. Corey Jans making a move down the inside of Sean Stevens. He has the spot and the momentum down the back straightaway. Stevens follows him in second. Jared Culbertson in third. Scherzinski, the first car up on the high line, trying to make it work. Not able to. Cameron Pritchard going to move into that 3rd place spot. Taking a look at the battle for our race lead. 25 laps to go. Corey Jans doing a fantastic job holding the lead, but Sean Stevens not going to let him go quite too easily. The 138 machine putting on a good performance, but Sean Stevens not letting him go quite too easily. Jared Culbertson behind as well, trying to make something work. Even better trying to something work is that Cameron Pritchard machine in the 21. Around the outside, Jans and Stevens side by side down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Stevens now to the bottom. He's going to slide up, has the spot, making Jans back out. Scherzinski on the bottom in 4th now, having a fight with Cameron Pritchard, but we're keeping our eye on the battle for our lead. Stevens still your leader. Corey Jans not letting him go quite too easily, but Stevens nails the bottom there and is able to pull away. Cameron Pritchard going to start to try to make a move around the outside of Jared Culbertson down the back straightaway. Momentum in the hand of Pritchard through turns 3 and 4. Caution on the speedway. Cody Olson and Trevor Royer. Cameron Pritchard not going to have that spot. We'll go back and see what happened here. You can see Olson in the 6C and the 90 car of Royer going at it. Olson going to slide up. Ooh, gets a little loose, maybe tight. Gets a little bit of collision there with Royer, and 2 cars around. Going to bring out our caution. So the yellow flag will fly for the first time tonight here in our feature event. See Trevor Royer there on the inside of the circuit, I think trying to maybe beat the pace car out, get some damage repaired. Pace truck's still on track, but I think we should be going 1 to green this time by. Well, I can tell you what, nothing's worse than taking a sip of your water and getting a mouth full of ice cubes. But the pace truck gonna pull off here. Stan Stevens, your leader, Sean Stevens, brings them back to the green. We're back underway. Taking a look at the battle out front because Sierzinski has made a big move up into that 4th place spot. Alex Sierzinski on the high line trying to rip the top and make it work. Sierzinski trying to check into the Highline Hotel, and he might have something here down the back straightaway. Side by side with Corey Jans down into turns 3 and 4. Sierzinski, 2 cars in 1 corner out to the 2nd. Cameron Pritchard, the next car up high, trying to follow Sierzinski through. Not able to quite yet. The battle's for 2nd place. Jared Culbertson and Alex Sierzinski side by side there for a short second, but Sierzinski able to pull away. Down the back straightaway, Sierzinski trying to catch the back of Sean Stevens. Sierzinski slowly closing the gap. We've got a big pack back here. That's Larry Moody, Jans, and Pritchard all going at it. Keep an eye on that relative because Alex Sierzinski has closed it massively. Sean Stevens that lap pulled up high to try and protect it. They're halfway just then. Oh, Sierzinski hard into the wall. He's going to get that car out of it. That's going to put him back just the way he hit the track, or the tires, the barrels that are on the outside of the track. Battle for the 3rd place spot, Cameron Pritchard and Jared Culbertson side by side as they enter into turns 3 and 4. And down the front straightaway, Cameron Pritchard moves up into the 3rd place spot. Pritchard going to try and catch this pack of Sierzinski, trying to catch Sean Stevens. He'll have 10 laps to go at the line to try and get that feature win. Sierzinski again into the wall. Alex Sierzinski trying to chase down Sean Stevens, but Stevens has now moved up into the high line, trying to maybe protect it from Sierzinski. Sierzinski doing all that he has to try and get to Sean Stevens. The Aussie and the Wisconsinite battling it out here as they make their way down the front straightaway. 8 laps to go. Sierzinski has closed the gap and he'll try and make a move here. Sierzinski trying to look low. Contact with Stevens puts Sierzinski up the track. And now he'll have to deal with Cameron Pritchard. Stevens looked low to protect. Sierzinski looked low to make the move. Some contact's going to put Sierzinski back a ways. He's going to have to try and catch back up to the 26 car. He's got just 5 laps to go, a handful of laps to try and catch up to Stevens. Sean Stevens in the 26 machine making it work. Lap traffic could play a factor here. 3 laps to go. 4 laps to go, sorry. Down the back straightaway, Sierzinski once again to the back of Stevens. 3 laps to go and Sierzinski is there. Sierzinski once again looks low and Stevens going to protect it. Sierzinski forced to try and slide up. Not able to do it quite yet as they make their way into turns 3 and 4. Sierzinski going to throw a slider contact with Sean Stevens. Sierzinski hard into the wall. Caution on the speedway. We stay green. Sean Stevens now under pressure from Cameron Pritchard. 2 laps to go. Make it 1 when they cross the line. Slide job from Cameron Pritchard. Pritchard hard into the wall. Up and over. Caution on the speedway. Oh! My oh my! We're gonna go back and unpack this, because this looked like a bag of groceries that my mom just brought home from the grocery store. We need to unpack all of this. Taking a look at Alex Scherzinski. This is 4 to go. He's gonna look to the inside here with the help of the lap car of the 14. He gets into Stevens and then gets hit into the wall. He spins, able to get it back going. And then Pritchard sees this opportunity as one to make it, throws a big slider, and he gets into the wall, spins her around, gets her on its side, back on its tires. The white flag had come out, but the caution flag will fly. Wow, oh wow. A big turn of events indeed, Mr. Michael. And you want to know who this helps the most? This helps the most of Alex Scherzinski. Alec gets his position back and moves up into that second place spot. We'll have a green-white checkered here. This is going to be an intense finish right here. Stevens, Scherzinski, Culbertson, your top 3. Stevens brings them back to the green. Green-white checkered. 2 laps to go this time by. We'll take a look here at the second place car of Alex Scherzinski. Down the back straightaway. Culbertson moves into that second place spot, trying to steal it away from Alec. White flag, 1 lap to go. Stevens has your lead, but Culbertson and Scherzinski still side by side. Larry Moody might try and steal this third place spot, but bringing it through turns 3 and 4. He did a good job at holding down that lead from the pole. Sean Stevens will win tonight's feature event. Jared Culbertson will finish in second, and Larry Moody will steal a 3rd place at the death. We have chaos ensuing, and let's go back and take a look at that white flag with the 73 machine of Larry Moody. Because, wow, he managed to get past 2 cars there with Ernie Williams Jr. as well, throwing his hat into the ring. Moody just kind of sent her on the bottom and said, let's hope it sticks. Gets to the inside of Scherzinski and just edges him out over the line. Wow. What a finish. See Jarrett Culbertson's wonderful parking job there. And we will get ready to talk to our 3 drivers tonight. The first man we will get to talk to tonight, the driver of the 26 machine, Mr. Sean Stevens. Sean, you got a copy?
Certainly do, mate. How are you?
Oh, we are doing pretty well. A good finish for you there. Tell me, walk me through those last few laps. You get that attack from Alec, you defend him off somewhat, then you get attacked by Cameron, and then that caution comes out. How heartbreaking were those last few laps then when you thought you were about to win?
Oh, look, I knew they were coming. They're always fast when we jump into these leagues. The setup I had in tonight wasn't the best, but I just had to roll with it. I was just losing too much momentum when I hit up top, just too much wheel spin. So, I'd seen him coming and that. I had to sort of build up a bit of momentum. So whenever I'd switch up high for a lap and then try and dive down low, that was only just to try and get a bit more of a push into the turns and try and get more of a run coming out. But, he can say what he wants to say over the mic. If he reckons that's dirty tactics, well, so be it. It is what it is. I got the win. Congratulations to the 2nd and 3rd with Moody and Jared.
Well, your first win on the season, just a few rounds remaining. How important is it going to be able to keep up this momentum here in the dying few embers of the season?
I'm not too sure on what the schedule is, actually. I don't know where we're at next week. But, yeah, I'll definitely have a crack and give it all I've got. I know there's a few fast drivers in here. I think we had a couple of pro drivers in here tonight. I'm not too sure. And ex-pro drivers. So, it's good talent, good field. Always puts on a good show here with this league. Yeah, we'll see how we go next week.
Well, before I let you go and celebrate your win tonight, who do you want to thank?
Give a shout out to all my sponsors on the car tonight. Speed Factory is my first one. Stingray Rock Tools Australia, Catalysm Computers in Victoria, Australia, LCJ Carpentry, CNC Race Designs. I'll give you guys a shout out for putting on the broadcast as always. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching.
Well, congratulations on your win tonight, Sean.
Thank you.
Sean Stevens, your feature winner on the night. Yep, there's Mr. Moody. We're going to get to talk to our third place car on the night, Mr. Larry Moody. Move him up here into the booth, Mr. Larry Moody. Larry, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you steal it at the death. Walk me through that final lap.
I just held on and pushed the gas. The bottom was working for me. That's where I stayed the whole race, and I was able to stay up front. And to finish third against this field, I'm pretty happy.
Well, tell me, it's just a few rounds remaining this season, and how excited are you with this momentum that you've just gotten? Hopefully, how excited are you for the final few rounds?
If I can run like this, it'll be real exciting. I just I'm pretty happy. I've had some good finishes in this league, so I hope I can continue on.
And before we let you go and celebrate your podium tonight, who do you want to thank?
I want to thank all the guys at American Dirt Sports, Cody and everybody else for putting it on. It's always fun to race with the guys that come in here to race, so I'm pretty happy.
Well, we will let you go and celebrate your third place finish once again. Congratulations, Larry.
Thank you.
Larry Moody, your third place finisher on the night. Unfortunately, not going to be able to talk to our second place finisher on the night, Jarrett Culbertson, so we will. I'll say on his behalf, he had a good race and happy with the second place finish, I can assume. We'll take a look here at our order here for our final race results. It was Sean Stevens who was able to get the win, followed by Jarrett Culbertson and Larry Moody, second and third. Alex Jarzynski, after a somewhat rough night, will finish home in fourth. Ernie Williams Jr. will finish home fifth. Corey Jans, sixth. Chad Griggs, seventh. Trevor Royer, Josh Whiteman, and Derek Petiti will round out your top 10. Cody Olson, Patrick Lucio, Chad Coate, Stephen Lindau, and Cameron Pritchard will round out your cars that were on track. A good race, to say at the very least, at least from my perspective. We've got just a few rounds, like I said, remaining here. The 360s will go to Port Royal next week on the 4th, and then the 11th at the dirt track at Charlotte. So that will be exciting. I'll have Roger Wagner back for those races. And we will hope that the races live up to as much of a reputation as they did tonight. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors with the American Dirt Racing 360 Series, Box, Bonehead Podcast, and Dirt Co Media House. I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. Hope you guys had a good show. I want to thank our sponsors, of course, everybody that supports the Dirt Racing Network. Shout out to them. We hope to see you guys next week. Make sure to keep an eye on the Dirt Racing Network. I know tomorrow we've got the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. I'll be on the call for that. We've got a few other series throughout the rest of the week, so make sure to stay tuned for that. From myself, Zach Greer, Roger Wagner, Dominic Santina, and everybody else here at the Dirt Racing Network, we want to thank you for tuning in tonight. We hope that you guys have